Good evening and welcome. It's D&D time again. We are joined again by the Hellscape Navigators here on Powerwood Casual. My name's Art. I'll be your DM, and I'm joined by this cast of friends. Yeah, all of you are my friends.
Oh,
I get to be one?
Yes, especially you.
Yay! This is the greatest day of my life.
All right, so yes, friend Ian is here playing the role of Jeff the Sleeveless. He's buff, he's book smart, he's a human fighter who knows what to do.
have you all know this is nothing? There's
gun show.
there's nothing going on here whatsoever.
Feels looking pretty gunny.
Like it's all the lights. You get good lighting, you look good. You can make anything look real.
I can't believe we all got free tickets to the gun show.
Oh yeah. Feel
Winning.
like Charlton Heston.
They were the law. All right, friend Brian is here playing the role of Clyde, the elf who is proficient in slices some of the time, many of the time.
Some of the many of the all the time.
All of the time. Many of the time, yeah. All the time. Making this revision.
Yeah. Every time they're just adding more.
Yes, basically. Yours is like the longest one.
Some of the many of the all of the time.
Friend Tom is here playing the role of Naoma, a half-elf disciple who speaks to souls.
And cutes.
Woo. And friend Sean is here holding down the fort as Thranton, the righteous Loxodon shield and purveyor of fine soul food.
I like to get hit.
Feed friends, get hit. It's all in a day's work.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll do it.
Let's all get our snacks ready and enter the game zone.
Oh, speaking of snacks, okay, I waited until stream for this.
Oh.
This exists.
Wait,
I don't know if you can wait.
Oh man,
is it like a?
It's smart food popcorn, but with Dorito flavor all over it.
Okay. I was wondering.
That sounds incredible.
I was wondering if it was if it was the other way around. You know,
no.
Like if it was somehow a Dorito made out of smart food.
No, they're like nuclear orange. It's great.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. I like it.
So I can get Cool Ranch popcorn?
Oh,
probably.
Man.
I have not seen that, and if I did, I would buy multiple bags because this stuff's incredible.
Doritos Cool Ranch flavor. Oh, these are all recipes. Okay.
No, we got
Coolest ranch.
We don't need to.
I'm sorry to derail
anymore.
with the snacks, but
we all love a good snack.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay, so yes, last time on this game here in the game zone, Jeff stabbed a wall
many times.
and yep,
Yeah, I did. Spent an entire combat not contributing to the combat.
No, you did a lot.
I had a mission.
Yeah, you were there.
Mm-hmm.
He was hating on walls. Gazoon type.
Yeah, I think there were bats, and I swung at a bat like maybe twice. Maybe.
Those were mean bats.
They were very mean bats. You fought some very demonic bat creatures, and you defeated them. Prior to that, you had seen the ghostly apparition of Fangbridge, the town that Thranton and our good old boy Maleficus were from. And it seems that you witnessed the moment of the town's the royal city's destruction.
I was kicking doors down and stuff.
Kicking doors down, demanding to talk to the king.
Yeah, man. This is my place.
Like you own the place. Yup. As you defeated the demons and as the area was consumed by just darkness, you heard a voice from upon the rubble asking, "What the hell are you doing?" And I also remember Thranton did something really funny, but I don't have it in my notes, and therefore I forgot it. It's on the worst.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, what did I do?
Yes, you did something like right at the end. I don't.
Somebody watch the end of the
Roll the
last
tape.
You don't have to
one.
watch the end of
and
the last
tell
one.
us.
I
Roll
should
that
watch the end of the
scene
Scene
last.
footage.
Just cue this up. Slap this on stream.
Actually, wait. See, that's an incentive actually to watch last episode if you haven't, because it was great.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes. No?
No. Yeah. No.
It should be.
I honestly got to check. I've been quite
You've
inconsistent.
been distracted by
Oh,
something?
I've been
Bit behind.
distracted, so I am
Hmm.
behind. Like I do know that our 5-hit list from last Thursday, is not up yet, but I will be remedying that soon.
Yeah, the last one we've got is from 3 weeks ago, so I can't even check that bean footage.
Wow. Well,
It's
okay.
okay.
I'll fix that after the stream. It'll be okay.
I encourage you to anticipate its arrival on YouTube. Yeah, Ian's been a little busy just like stabbing walls in real life. Like that's just this thing. And we're gonna try to use this D&D session to see if we can get him on the other side of that.
I mean, some of us may be pushing him to the other side. Some of us may be trying to keep him where he is.
That's the struggle. I like him the way he is. You're perfect the way
Never
you
change. Yeah.
Never change, except these habits. You got some habits that we could probably do without.
are. Okay. All right. Yes. So welcome to this dismal landscape of squishy walls and darkness and people calling you out.
Other weird stuff.
You know.
We like the weird stuff.
Hard to argue with that logic.
So,
Smells like sulfur in here.
looking around us, does it still look like Fangbridge?
It has no, actually, it looks like piles of meat.
Oh.
Okay.
Like in a
Wow.
good way?
No.
I don't. How is there? What?
Looks like meat in a good way. Like
Piles of it.
steaks?
Piles of Wagyu beef, but it's all green.
Wait, green?
Yeah.
We're just surrounded by like green meat.
Yeah.
Good old green beef.
Jeff, the last time you pulled your knife out of the wall, you realized that there is indeed goo, as there has been.
The goo continues. Good. Yeah.
There continues to be goo.
Okay. Is it? Just trying to. Okay, so yeah, Fangbridge has disappeared. Does it look like we're in like a tunnel or a room that's just made of meat? Like how
Meat room.
stomachy does this look, in Jeff's opinion?
You know the holodeck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of infinite.
Oh.
This is an infinite meat space.
Oh. But
The infinite meat zone.
Infinite in all directions, or maybe two directions, like up a tube and down a tube.
It's you can't see any appreciable walls, but you can't see mounds of this.
So is it just dark? Like, can I try and brighten the area a little bit?
You try.
Okay. I want to cast cantrip light on my shield, turn it into my flashlight, and try flashing that around and see if that helps at all.
Okay, yeah, it is very, very bright, and you were able to see so much meat forever, meat for days. You take this beam, and it passes up above you where you heard the voice come from, and you hear the voice again go, "Ah, Jesus, turn that off! Ow!"
So I'm focusing on that spot now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
What do we got? Can we see the source of the speaker?
Yes. It's a dude. He's short.
Okay. Solid.
There's a short dude over
human.
there.
Yeah, hark, a short man.
Excuse me, who are you?
Stop being so polite. Who the fuck are you?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
I'll
Well,
just
we
go.
are first.
Thranton, Naoma, Jeff, Clyde. Okay, go.
Don't remember your names. That's a good sign.
What? You don't remember your name?
Oh, of course I do. Yeah, yeah.
And it is.
Ready, go.
Look, okay, the point is that like you'll be dead soon enough. And that'll be fine. And that's just what
But-
happens to things in here.
Well, what about you, though? You're alive.
Not
Yes.
for long, and I'll start walking towards him.
um
So why? How do you know things are gonna die in here?
I've seen it happen many times before.
Then how come you're not dead? Are you also in here?
Yes. From what I've understood, this whole situation, it kind of dissolves the creatures within it based on how strong they are in some measure.
So you're saying you're really strong.
According to these parameters, I suppose I am.
Are you just making up these rules as you go?
No.
How long have you been in here?
That's a good question. There isn't a very good way to perceive time
Oh my
here.
god.
This dude doesn't even remember his name. I don't think he's keeping track of time very well either.
You don't know. Do you know where this place is? Where are we?
We are we have been consumed by some form of abomination. This thing moves over areas and consumes everything within them. Everything living anyway. It subsides on that life force.
I'm gonna turn to Jeff and be like, "You got another pokey implement?"
Pokey little puppy.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I got. What do I got?
Because all I've got is a hammer.
Yeah, I've got just a spare standard longsword. Just yeah.
All right,
I'll
can I
just,
borrow
like-
that for a second?
Yep, hand that right over.
All right, let's get to work, and I'll just start stabbing the wall.
Yeah. Are we near a wall, or are we just near like a mountain of one of
It's
these
just-
piles of meat?
You're near piles of meat. They vaguely resemble the castle that you saw, but they're not. You know, the walls are not so vertical anymore.
Okay.
You're not
And
so
it's-
vertical.
I'm not very vertical, no. I'm short. Leave me alone.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way. But it checks out.
And the guy just shakes his head. And, he goes, "That's not going to help. This thing is so much."
How do you know? Have you been doing this? Have you been trying?
Yes.
All right, then show me where, and I'll
Yeah.
keep
This-
stabbing where you were stabbing.
Yeah, where's your stab
This
hole?
dude's a know-it-all. I'm getting sick of the know-it-allness of this dude.
Yeah, like how?
I've dealt with your types before. You're gonna get real upset. And you're gonna say there's no point, and then 2 hours later you're gonna be like, "I'm really sorry that I was so mean to you guys. Can we be friends?" And then I'm gonna be like, "No, we can't be friends because you were a dink. So show me where you were stabbing, and I'll go stab there, and I'll get us out of here."
This all checks out.
It's pretty far from here. Also, no, I haven't been doing this forever. I realized it didn't work at some point and stopped. I've been trying to find other ways to get out of here.
See, I'm just
Like
here.
what?
I'm just hearing the voice of a quitter.
Yeah, you're a quitter.
Yeah,
You're
quitter.
just being a whiny.
Yeah.
Whiny.
Boo.
Boo. Loser.
We're just heckling this dude.
One living person found. In
Come on, Naoma.
Yeah, wait a minute. I got an idea. So the ground we're standing on is also the same material, right?
Ooh, I get it.
Yep.
And I'll start stabbing
You've got
it.
you got a real Lord Jabu Jabu situation on your hands here. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yep.
Oh yeah. No, like now that Jeff's gotten the confirmation, like Jeff has suspected since we showed up in Fangbridge that they got swallowed by something. So now that he's gotten that actual confirmation, he's like looking to stab the nearest thinnest point he can, or like a nerve section, or if like he can just give this thing like a friggin' ulcer, like I don't care which end we go out, but we're going out.
That's a good idea. Can I start a fire?
Sure.
All right. Is there anything in here that looks
Nothing
like
can
it
go
might
wrong.
be flammable?
Not really. It's very damp.
All right. I'm gonna ask the little half small guy. You got anything we can burn?
I no.
I'll pull out of my bag. I've got. It's not much. I have incense and I've got my tinder box.
Can't burn bones, Naoma. Stop trying to get me to burn
It's
bones.
incense. They're not bones.
Bones will burn eventually.
Yeah, I'll realize that there's not enough to burn, and just burning like a flint or tinder thing won't matter. So I'll just put it all away. Like, God damn it! But I'm gonna keep an eye out for anything that I could burn.
Okay.
How did you get up there?
I climbed.
Crafty.
What's it like up there?
Someone want to climb up after him?
I'll do it. I climb.
Okay. You do it.
Acrobatics.
Give me an acrobatics check on the slimy wall of grossness.
19.
All right. Yeah. You climb up. The guy tries
What's
to
up?
keep his distance from you.
I just
He
look
backs
out
up.
at the view.
Huh?
Is the view inspiring?
No, it's very meaty. There's
Oh.
there's not.
Green meat.
Yep.
This place is gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
And not a
All right. Well, so why are you up here?
It's slightly less damp up here than it is down there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start climbing up then.
That
Yeah,
that seems to be an okay reason. Yeah.
it checks out.
So I saw you back there.
I rolled a 2 on my acrobatics.
Yeah, you slide right down.
Excellent.
It's just like a slip and slide. It's like aquaboggan with that big dome thing.
Yep.
Just woo.
Yep. Stab, 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 stab.
Stab climb, stab climb.
Checks out.
From, I guess from where I am, I'm going to use Eyes of the Grave to see if, looking primarily at that guy, to see if he's undead at all. If he has any sort of undead aura.
You give him a good look. You lock onto him. There's nothing like he doesn't like light up or give you that undead vibe like you usually get, except for his right hand and up his arm a little bit. And kind of as you're taking this in, and as you kind of your friends kind of come into your scope of vision, you see also that everyone's fingertips kind of glow that way too.
Okay, so he's only a little dead.
Only a little more dead than you are.
Nice.
Wow.
How's your arm doing?
Fine.
Doesn't seem fine.
No. I'm slowly getting digested by a giant, unfathomable monster. So yeah, I'm not really fine. No.
Yeah, neither are we.
Yeah, I've been better.
You're still here.
It'd be really advantageous if you would just like work with us and help us figure this out
Yeah.
instead
like
of being
any,
contrarian.
Yeah, any info you've got on out would be really beneficial to literally everybody present.
Literally, all of us.
Well, here we go again. The area around you starts to materialize back into the form of Fangbridge. And you notice the same hustle and bustle. Everyone who climbed up on top of the beat is now up on a turret. looking down over the courtyard. And everyone is getting ready again for the king to speak.
Oh, hey, the king's back.
It
That's my
really,
buddy.
like, it really likes. I'll look at Thran. Like, it really likes your memories. Like, it's into you. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
that's
get that.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but
Well,
Does it always do this specific scenario?
In this neighborhood, yeah.
So there are others?
Yes.
can you bring us to one of those?
I can, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome, thanks, because I didn't want to have to hurt you.
All right, yeah, come with me. He leads the way through this vast plains of meat. This doesn't get better. You hear behind you the sounds of some eager-sounding voices. Again, saying what you had heard earlier. New meat, new meat. And you hear the flap of wings. And your guide just, without even thinking about it, just like throws his hand behind him, doesn't look, fires a beam from his hand. You can feel the heat coming off of it, and that thing is on fire and on the ground.
Oh,
okay, cool, handy.
Hey, how did you do that? How did you do that? What'd you do?
That I did this. He takes his hand, he takes his palm, he points it to the ground, and he just fires another beam out. It's just a thing I know how to do.
Can you teach me how to do that?
Probably not. Maybe I can. Actually, we'll talk later.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna be friends with this guy.
Okay. So yeah, like, does the? I guess we can just get a jump. Like, have you heard the king's speech before?
Like the
No.
movie?
Can we just skip it? Or
No,
no? Okay.
that area always gets destroyed before the king speaks.
oh.
Hmm.
So, are you alone down here, or are there others?
Occasionally, others come in. They don't last very long, though.
So okay. Another question: were you consumed by yourself, or did you have a party with you?
It was just me.
Okay. And you've outlasted how many other people?
I couldn't tell you. There are too many to count.
So you're still though. That means you're doing pretty good.
Entire towns
long-
enter at the same time.
How long does it take normally?
Sometimes
know.
it's a matter of seconds. Sometimes minutes. Sometimes hours. On occasion, it feels like what might be days.
Let's hope we're on the later end of that. How many of these neighborhoods, as you called them, are there in here?
I don't think I've even discovered all of them. Whatever this thing is, it's got a lot of food.
It's been
How did you end up in here?
Do we remember?
Well, we were at that big opening, like big open area, and then the big shadow just whoop.
yeah,
Grabbed us.
yeah. We killed a
Yeah.
dragon that was also a tower, and then
Yeah.
Or a tower that was a dragon? I'm not sure on the
yeah,
semantics of it.
yeah. It's a debate for the ages, but we dealt with it, and then we literally just got swallowed up as we left.
Oh, as we're walking, I'm using the sword as like a walking stick.
Just get those stabs in there.
Yeah, you never know how many. Maybe it's 1,000 stabs. Maybe you just need to keep going. It doesn't matter where they are. You just need to hit it enough times.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like recoil as you hit the ground with the sword, but no significant damage that you can see.
Yeah, have I ever heard of anything like this? Like that just like just shows up and eats villages and towns and just roll.
You want to roll like a history check
Um,
or Arcana?
yeah, like well, they're actually built the same for me. So yeah, either do.
Yeah. So history check if you want to like think back to your own memories to see if you've like heard
Mm,
anything. Arcana check if you want to look back on what you've read.
okay, yeah, let's review some reading. We'll do this Arcana.
We've got a wonder.
Oh, okay, yeah, we do have a wonder,
This
and
is a wondrous read.
and I got a modified 20.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Jeff is well read. We'll see how well read. I don't know if he's delved into this specific topic before, but
You've read. Do you ever read fiction?
oh yeah, you know,
Okay. You
Free-
go to the
free-
occasional fantasy novel in the
Yeah.
fantasy world?
yeah, you know, free time, things like that. Occasionally, you crack open a fantasy novel or a romance. You know.
You crack open Sandbar to learn about space?
Yeah.
Classic series.
Classic series.
By Hank Ferbert.
Yeah.
Yep.
Super well-renowned writer, award-winning.
Okay, yeah, so you've read fairy tales, kind of like fictional stories about these just kind of nothing creatures that consume things in their path. They're often from the point of view of someone who did not get eaten by them. So the stories are like, hey, my village was here and now it's gone.
Okay. It's not
It's consumed by darkness.
hyper promising, but you know, mildly so. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, is there like a woohoo, thank you. Is there like a physical description of anything that's seen any of these situations?
Usually it's just kind of described as an amorphous dark blob.
Okay.
The illustrations that might have accompanied such a story does just kind of like it's like a big oily blob.
Okay.
Globe.
How wide is the meat tunnel that we're in right now? Like circumferency, radially.
It still just disappears into darkness on all sides.
Even up?
Well,
So
yeah,
we're
even
like
up.
in a,
Yeah, you're just on a plane of.
so we're in a like a big ass cavern. It's not like a tunnel we're going through.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I can't even like enlarge myself and try and like the walls.
Right.
Hmm.
The floor beneath you, the ground beneath you. You start to kind of wonder how your guide is finding his way around, and you notice that the floor beneath you has kind of large blue, looks like veins through it, and he seems to look down at those for a frame of reference every once in a while.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've been here long enough to memorize some of the layout of this place.
Yeah.
Where were you before this?
I had found my way to a temple in the middle of the jungle. I was trying to stop some kind of lich there.
You were in the middle of in the jungle trying to stop a lich?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that. That
Would
sounds
that
great.
Would you have happened to have been in Chult by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Where in Chult were you?
I think I guess I made my way to the southern part of the jungle.
And none of us
Feels like it was so long
recognize-
ago.
None of us recognize this guy, right?
No.
Huh.
Okay, so he's been in here for a while. Hunting a lich, man.
There were rumors that this lich was the reason why people who died were having a bad time all over the realms. There was someone important to me that this affected.
So you haven't been in here that long.
I don't know if time works in here like it does outside.
Well, it could be
That's a
good or
good point.
That could be good or bad, depending. You know, who was it that this affected? Who were you trying to save and/or avenge?
My partner.
What was your partner's name?
He thinks on it, and he actually looks troubled when he struggles to recall that information.
Okay. Yep.
Well, now I'm starting to feel bad for this guy, so I'm not going to continue to be a jerk to him.
Crap.
Have pity on the NPC.
This is what actually having a conversation does. How dare we?
Okay, well, can
So
I? Oh, go ahead.
So we're also. I don't know if if we're going after a lich, but we're trying to stop someone from using the soulmonger in the jungle in Chult.
Do we still have our balls? Jeff, do you get the balls?
What a question to ask me. So yeah, I will check for the balls. The big
Is this the time to
fiery
activate them?
Larger than
red
normal.
balls.
Yeah. Are they the same size?
Yeah,
Engorged.
do they seem like enflamed? Like more flamey than usual?
Nah.
Hard no. No. Well, I mean, no.
The most
Not
definitive
even one
answer
time.
I've given throughout DMing this entire campaign. No.
The most straightforward you've been.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You're now losing a level for asking that.
You get
Fair.
2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh. Can we use them? Do we crack them open? Do we set the fire elementals off and have them try and burn their way out?
I mean, I think we can. I mean, we've never tried to
You have
do.
fire elementals?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 of them.
What if we do?
I think.
That I think that would probably cause more trouble than it's worth.
Listen, have you remembered your name yet? Anyways, listen,
Uh,
we're here to cause trouble. All right, it's just what we do.
This is a very troublesome place. So, you know. Yeah, we've never tried to release one of these elementals yet.
Well, it's a one-time thing. Once they're out, they're out.
Yes, yeah, as far as we know, yeah.
Could it be argued that above the table, are we in a creature?
Above the
Like,
table, I
do
think
we
so,
know that?
yeah.
Do we think we know that? Okay.
I think so.
Um,
Like the Arcana check I've got, the blood from the walls and the stabbing and the meat piles,
And the
like
goop,
I think we're inside something. No idea what.
Okay. So, I would like to, as we're walking, still stabbing my way through. Just as we're talking, I want to also lightning lure the ground. Just I target a creature and lightning zap it. And so I'm thinking that this is a creature I can target. So I'd like to lightning lure it.
Okay. I don't remember how the rules work for that.
You create a lash of lightning that strikes one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. It must succeed a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet towards me, and then take 1d8 1d8 lightning damage.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm saving.
A strength save, yes. Strength save of.
We've got a banked wonder too.
True. 15 strength. Oh, there's a roll happening. We've confirmed there's a strength check.
And you know what? It got a 1 on the dice, and that does not pass for it. So, yeah, you lightning it. There is a radius around you of lightning energy. Your guide goes to jump out of the way, and he actually stays in the air. His feet remain off the ground as the lightning passes under where he was standing.
That's neat.
And
Sweet move.
he sweet move, bruh. And the ground below your feet is drawn up towards your hand.
It's like a
We all
pinball.
just launch feet in the air.
Oh. Underwear.
All right, well, I do 1d8 damage to it.
Okay.
Whatever that ends up meaning in the long term.
I'll
I
write it
do
down.
1 damage to it. D&D Beyond.
Never been easy.
Never been easier.
All right. Yep.
I think
And I'll be
Brian
like, well-
said-
All right, just keep walking, stab it.
Brian said something about there being a wonder or something.
Oh, yeah, there's a wonder in
Yes.
the chat.
No wonder.
Decca's looking out for us, reminding us of things. Would you like to use the banked wonder?
Well, yeah.
Sure,
does,
let's do it.
Yeah, does slorping this thing upward, does that have any effect?
Cupping it? I don't know.
Like,
It just kind of there's like a ring where the meat has receded.
oh, you.
It looks a little irritated. You know, like when you pinch your cheek and you pull it out a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah. Might be kind of upsetty.
Huh.
And the guy just says, "Yeah, that was impressive. That looked cool, but I don't think."
Yeah, I don't think it accomplished much, but, at least some of us are still trying.
Yeah, actually, what's the range on this? Let's see. Okay.
Sick burn.
So yeah, I know the light that we have only goes out so far. I want to see if I can figure out where the boundaries of this place are. So what I want to do is I want to just kind of shoot off, similar to what Thranton was doing. So I want to just sort of shoot off a bunch of fire bolts, just a bunch of fire cantrips. And those have a range of 120 feet. I'm assuming
Okay.
after 120 feet they just fizzle out.
Uh-huh.
So I just kind of want to shoot one up, shoot one forward, left, right, back. Just want to just pew, 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 gun, 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 and just finger guns the place until and hope that we see one of these things hit wall.
All right. Yes. You throw these out in all directions. They do indeed fizzle out in the air.
Sucks.
And the guy shakes his head.
All right. Now, all right. On the spot where I lightning lured, I'd like to now reach down and spare the dying. I'm just seeing. I'm just.
Okay. All right. It doesn't feel like it has any effect.
Great.
Ooh, I just got an idea. Threaten. You got any lay on hands left in you?
I do.
Lay on the ground. I mean, lay on
Okay.
hands the ground. You
Yeah,
don't need to lay down.
Just lay down on the ground.
Yeah, it's however you want to do it.
Rand, take a nap.
So I will expend the rest of my lay on hands, and I will reach down and heal the ground for 1 health.
So you know how it looked kind of irritated a little bit? Now it doesn't.
Nice.
It's that healthy greenish black color.
Hey, you gave it an
Oh,
antacid.
good. We would hate for it to get gangrene.
I was hoping it would hurt it or something. Just like it apparently doesn't
Anti-heal thing.
Yeah, it doesn't give a shit about holy energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly healthy meat floor.
Well, it doesn't
Wait.
care about healing, but what about like radiant? Jeff, you said this is some sort of abomination, right?
I think so. Yeah.
You want radiant? I think I could do some radiant.
Like one of you can, I'm sure.
Yeah, everybody step away from me. Just get away. Just don't be 5 feet next to me.
I step away from Threaten.
All right, and I'll just word of radiance. So just a little AOE boop around me, 1d6 radiant damage. It's a 15 Constitution save.
Okay.
Hope this thing's got a sensitive tummy.
It does not. It passes that Constitution save.
Son of a bitch.
So it's a cantrip, so it doesn't look like it has an effect, right?
Right.
Okay. I don't want to be cheesy, but I'm gonna recast this like 4 or 5 times until I see if something actually happens.
Okay.
If it seems to pass every single time without any trouble because it just has a million Constitution, then so be it. But I'm just gonna be like,
yeah, it's not wavering. It's
All
very
right.
yep.
I don't think the radiant's doing anything, guys.
It's not
Well,
even bad.
just for giggles, you're still walking using the sword as kind of like
Yeah. Just,
a walking stick. I'm gonna cast Holy Weapon on it.
okay. So when it stabs into the ground, which I'm not doing like an attack, I'm hitting like an infinitely there space. So I just stab it into the ground. So it should also do, what is it, 1d6 radiant damage?
2d8.
Oh, geez, 2d8. Okay. So do you want to call this an attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Attack roll. Here we go. Actions. Attack. 25 to hit.
The hits?
All right. Probably closer to 23 because this is not my warhammer. This is my sword that I'm borrowing. Okay. So, I really only care about the radiant damage, so let's do the 2d8. Boink. 3 radiant damage.
Okay. This actually, you get the feeling that this is very similar to other damage you've inflicted on this. It doesn't seem to react much differently.
Okay.
Just a little upsetty.
Okay.
What else?
The ground
do
starts
I
to
have?
rumble below your feet.
Oh, quiet down.
And your guide levitates himself a little higher in the air and advises you all to be careful.
What is this?
This it looks like another neighborhood has found us,
Say what?
and a heavy dust comes in as if blown by a strong wind, you begin to see the familiar features of Commandant Ra kind of spring up. The meat in this space starts to make the shapes of the different structures in that area. The tower is reconstructed within here. And you see the priest and Warmth of the Hearth and the three kids looking very confused as they enter this new space.
Wait, son of a bitch! You telling me this thing ate the tabaxi?
So I'm gonna look at Warmth of the Hearth and be like, "You real?"
I think she pats down her shoulders and says,
Do you recognize us?
Yes, I
All
know."
right. Good enough. You're real. Okay. What happened?
Before she's able to finish speaking, she you can't really see her. You can see her nose going very pale. I guess she's got the fur, and she and the children all just turn into specters. You can see through them, and their expression changes to something a little more vacant.
Shit! Did Ark just kill kids? Holy shit!
How
This
is
is
this
to make you
place-
feel better for the time you almost did.
So okay, so our friend may have been right. Time sucks down here.
You notice that the priest has enough time to panic over seeing this happen to her town, but not enough time to react. She also ends up taking on that ghostly appearance.
Wait, hold on. I'm just going back through chat a little bit. Someone milk Thranton? No.
What? Oh,
Jekka,
no.
no.
Jekka.
Jekka.
Yeah, that was those were words that were typed.
You had time to think about it, and you still hit enter.
Receiving meat was my ska band. All right.
Okay, so the Tabaxi village like rushed in, and then everybody in it just into spirit mode.
Yes.
Okay.
Which direction did it come from?
It came from
Whichever
your left.
direction. Yeah, whichever direction it came from, I want to now walk that way because that's presumably where the mouth would be.
Um,
And I'll
Yes.
try and I'll tell our buddy and be like, should we go that way because that's where they all came from? Is that a thing we should do?
You can, but this is just what happens as this thing moves over places. In terms of a mouth, I don't think this has one. I think it just rolls around. It's just a massive concentration of hate.
Is it? How fast is it rolling around? Is it rolling around at the speed of sound?
I mean, it rolled over us real quickly.
I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, it's a Katamari. Tom, this is your thing.
we're in the
Figure it
dark.
out.
We're in the
I don't know
dark.
how to get out of a Katamari, other than run into something really hard. But we don't have any control over that.
Ooh, but let's
Becoming a star.
keep that in mind. Let's see if we can run into something really hard.
Wait a second. Hold on. In the past, when I thought real hard, I could talk to Maleficus. And I'm just going like,
think I'm gonna look at Naoma,
anything?
and I'll just be like, I mean, I'm not an expert in this, but isn't that called praying?
Usually, but
Break my concentration.
It's been a little tenuous. Usually he has to hit something really hard for it to happen.
So yes, you're concentrating. You're thinking about that splendid, brilliant boy, and it's like you're yelling into a void, and you know nobody can hear you.
Oh, so it's social media.
Yeah. You get that Twitter feeling.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Feeling very Twitter-pated.
We're trapped in the metaverse, guys. This is what's happening.
everybody looks horrifying.
We're
You're in the
screwed.
metaverse.
Okay.
So, all right.
Your
so
guide
I
starts trying to
can't-
sell you crypto.
I
Sorry.
think I'm out of ideas here. Unless, do we want to take a nap, take a rest, and then I'll beat the hell out of the ground?
I mean,
No, I don't want to get digested. Generally.
Well, that's all I got.
Are we able? So if I approach the priestess or warmth of the hearth, do they interact with me at all? And if I walk up and I do you remember me now?
No, who are you? Where are we?
This is unfortunate. Do you remember where you used to live?
Yeah, it's we used to live together. I think.
What if we need to absorb the souls and become a big goopy shadow monster?
I mean, I'm down, but how does one do that?
I don't know.
It's your final form.
Like, let's. Okay.
I'll pull out my Utilistron and just walk over to one of the spirits.
Yeah, if I reach out and touch them, are they solid or do I just like reach through them?
You reach through them, and they look a little confused by this.
I apologize for the awkwardness. We're just trying to solve some mystery and hopefully save people that are in here, if that's even possible.
Okay.
This thing's just rolling over villages with speed. People
And
are
I'll,
ghosted inside it.
as I turn and walk away from them, I'll just use encode thoughts and leave the little silver thread, even though I know it's probably not going to do anything, but that just has the instructions on how to reincarnate if necessary, and just leave it in front of them.
Okay.
And then just turn and walk away.
It kind of floats through the air, and you see it float past the kids, and they just kind of follow it like tiredly. They don't really interact with it in the way that you would expect them to.
Mhm.
There's no grabby paws.
Turn and look at the group. We need to get out of here.
Yep.
But I have no
Hey, that's
idea
a good idea.
how to do this.
No one's
And
had
we need
that
to get-
idea yet.
We need to get these people out of here too.
Yeah, I agree. I'm running out of ideas. I've tried every little trick that I can.
Hey, you, floaty guy.
What?
You said you tried a bunch of tricks and they didn't work, right?
Yes.
Can you go through and list all the tricks that didn't work for us?
Stabbing at walls and floors repeatedly. That hasn't worked.
Okay.
Casting spells at the walls and the floors hasn't worked.
You're just listing the things that we did.
Praying to my god hasn't worked.
You're just listing the things we did.
I mean, it turns out there's a pattern. Great minds think alike, I guess.
You don't even remember what you did, do you?
I do.
What's your name again?
Can I do an insight check? Is he lying to us?
Yeah, do an insight check.
25.
Ooh.
He is being sincere.
Okay.
He doesn't remember his name, but he does remember what he's done to try to get out of here, and it's those things.
I'm sorry, can you describe this guy again?
He is shortish. That's all we have. He's a short guy. No, short, dark hair. Kind of looks like ceremonial vestments of some kind. Looks tired, very pale.
Can I? Without warning, can I just walk up to him and be like, "All right, buddy, you need a hug." And just give him a hug. Maybe some love will free us from this torture.
I mean, you can, yeah.
I mean,
All right,
we've tried violence. Why not? Why not the you know?
and I can't hug the ground, so
While Threaten hugs him, I will just be like, I hope that makes you feel better, and then cast Healing Word on him.
He tries to weasel his way out of Threaten's grasp, but just kind of realizes he can't, or
He'll
he doesn't
settle in.
want to, and he just kind of goes slack.
yeah, he'll settle in. He's okay.
there.
He gets
There, you
8
short
points
man.
of healing.
Okay, cool.
After healing him, if I use Eyes of the Grave again, does his arm look any better?
His arm's still effed.
So it didn't reverse it. Okay.
You start to hear the beating of wings again come towards you.
Do the laser thing. Show me how to do the laser thing.
And your guide does indeed try to get back on his feet and away from Thranton so that he can square off against these things.
I'll be holding like in a hug, like head to my shoulder, and I'll just release him enough, spin him around, and then hold him like this so we can like.
Just gonna use him like a gun. Okay, Thranton's got a gun. It's just a dude.
Gun man.
Yeah, everyone roll for initiative.
I'm just gonna call him gun
Oh
from now on.
no.
All right.
We didn't solve it, so we gotta fight these stupid bats again.
Everybody's probably within range of me, so everybody gets the +5.
29.
20.
7, because I rolled a 3. Thanks, D&D Beyond.
23.
Never been easier.
How long has it been since I cast Holy Weapon on the sword?
When
3
was that?
minutes.
Was that the last combat?
No, that was while we were walking, testing the stabbing and testing the radiant damage.
Oh, right. It has been, for purposes of this spell, it's been a couple of hours.
Oh, okay. So it's out. Okay.
All right.
Good to know.
Neil must get a 7.
No, I got a 20.
Threaten.
I have a 7. Thranton has a 7.
Ah, thank you. I was like,
So
I know there's a
+5.
7 in there somewhere.
Or just a 7. Do you
What's
get
that?
your own benefit?
I do, but I rolled a 3, and I have a -1 because I have low dex. So I only get +4.
But then you get.
I rolled a 3.
All right. I'm not going to question it.
We got
I get
this.
I get a +5, but then I remove the 1 initiative for my dexterity modifier. Because I always have it.
Got it.
I always
Okay.
have the benefit because the center's on me. So it's just on my character sheet as +5.
All right, good. Guide goes first. He's gonna fire his weapon. So yes, you're holding on to him. He just kind of stays put and decides that it's better to focus on attacking than getting out of your grasp. And there is significant recoil as he uses his hand cannon and attacks this thing 4 times for the amount of.
Does he have a gun?
No, he just
That's like an
fires
Iron Man
beams out of his
cannon.
hands.
Iron
Yeah.
Man. Achoo!
Hand is like cannon. Hand is not actually cannon.
Let's call him Tony.
Tony.
And
No.
fan fiction.
Yes, this is Avengers fan fiction now. Yeah, no, he's definitely not Tony.
I'm Captain America.
It's me.
Yeah, all right.
I gotta get my sheet all
Does
set
that
up
Does that
here.
make Clyde Black Widow? And Jeff would be Thor, because Thor never has sleeves.
Thor doesn't. Well, depends on the movie.
Right.
There are some that like early on he has sleeves, but then
No, the
there's
guns are out.
there's several movies where he doesn't have sleeves. Like when it's
Yeah.
weird when it's business time, Thor has sleeves. When it's just casual time, Bear.
That sounds like a Jeff to me.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
All right. Yes. So this these beams of energy smack this thing around, but it's still flying and looking like a jerk with a crazy demon face.
okay. So is
Just the one that we see.
Yes. Yeah. I was just trying to see if I could do anything else with this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You only see the one that has emerged from the darkness here. Clyde, it's your turn.
I'm gonna kill.
So
Sounds like something.
So
I'm gonna run up to these demonic bastards. Wait, what were you gonna say?
This guy's about 30 feet off the ground.
Is there anything
Coming
that
in
I
on
can like?
approach.
Is there anything I can run up and jump to it?
Yeah, you can. There's some of the buildings that have taken shape. As Commandant Ra got brought into this, it seems
Okay.
like you could do some hardcore parkour. Should you like to do that?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do hardcore parkour, and then jump at this thing and do my saw blade thing. So,
Yep.
oh
I got a
my.
nat 20 on
Meow.
acrobatics.
Excellent.
Oh,
Gross.
hold on, I gotta turn this thing up.
There
There it is.
All right, okay, and I'm so graceful. I wish that were my attack roll. Starting with Overwrath. It's gonna be like an 11 to hit or something.
Okay.
Because it stopped showing me my rolls.
That
D&D Beyond.
is gonna miss.
All right. Billy with the left hand coming around as I spin. That'll be a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
Well,
This will be my Dread Ambusher. Can I sneak attack it too?
Um,
Because I'm jumping up at it with my epic acrobatics.
I don't. It's not engaged with anyone yet.
he's got his weird swashbuckler crap.
I'm a swashbuckler.
Okay, do it. Swashbuckler. Helicopter.
Helicopter. That's a 7
No.
plus sneak attack. That's 21, and then I get a D8.
Okay.
So yeah, Jekka has redeemed. She's reminding us of the Wonder.
Thunder.
Redeemed previously, and Jekka has redeemed an additional Sunder.
All right.
Defiance attack.
Wait, there's a
Plus
Sunder too?
27 attack damage, slashing.
Okay. All right.
And we get some Wonder and Sunder.
Yes. Brian, pick a number between 1 and 5.
3.
All right.
Good choice. Oh yeah. Give him the family
Wheel of
feud
Fortune.
clap. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Show me 3.
Bing. It's a pretty good survey.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Chances are there's between 1 and 5. Someone pick 3. Chances of that.
Your attack cuts right through the enemy. The enemy takes 1d4 damage at the start of their turn until they are healed. If your attack was ranged, then you also hit any other. Okay, it wasn't ranged.
Nope.
That's it.
You get some bleed damage going on.
All right.
Sundered. He says,
I'm
"Ow,
gonna
you sundered me."
All right. I'm going to continue with Overwrath. Swinging. That's a nat 1.
Boo.
And
You can
then Billy. That's a 12. So I miss. I had landed 1 out of 3 attacks.
Hello.
D&D Beyond.
Yep. We're gonna stop using D&D
I
Beyond. I'm
mean,
telling
you
you.
were in midair.
It's true. You were helicoptered.
I rolled a 20. I rolled a 20 and I hit once. Ugh, so annoying.
The guy golf
My
claps.
20 easily bounced by the 1s and 2s that I rolled with this stupid crap. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeff.
All right. All right. So it's still up in the air. Okay. I don't think I can duplicate that. Like it's still how high up is it? Still like
30 feet.
30 feet up? Yeah, I can't. I can jump pretty good, but I can't jump like that. I'm just gonna firebolt it. Just a little bloop fire going up there. For 16 to hit.
Let's see. 16 does not hit.
Yep. I miss, and I will. I'll just try and position myself so that I'm a likely target for it when
Okay.
it does swoop in.
Mhm.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Naoma.
I will. Oh boy.
Clyde, relatively important question. Where did you land?
Man, can I land on it? I'm riding this bat.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics roll.
Sorry,
I rolled
to
a
interrupt
20
there.
on that. I gotta roll
You
the
rolled a
land
20
on
to
it?
get up there. Yeah, because this is you got an advanced
Okay.
maneuver.
30. That's
Yeah, you
modified.
dig your swords into its back, and you're flying around on a screeching demon.
All right.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Excellent.
All right, so Clyde is not next to me to Mr. President. Got it.
Correct.
That was the root of my question.
Living his new demon life.
I have a new mount. Check it out.
Epic mount. Okay.
All right. So for me, seeing Clyde up there having attacked it, I will cast Toll the Dead on it.
Mm-hmm.
So Wisdom 18 saving throw.
Okay. No, that it does not pass.
All right. So that is going to be 3d12 plus 5. For 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to slide behind Thranton. And how's everyone looking?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
You could say I'm looking pretty fly.
That's
For an
good
elf
night,
guy.
folks.
Yeah.
Did I get inspiration?
Sure.
What? You didn't ask for that? Some of us paid 10,000 points for that crap.
Oh, that's
No,
true. Yeah.
We've had this inspiration for puns thing for a while. Just none of us have asked about it in a while.
I was not aware of this rule.
It's because
I refuse
it's a
to
rule
do
that
it.
Ian made up because he loves puns.
Oh, right. Yeah. I
Does
understand
love
that.
it.
He's a huge fan.
I sure as hell did not reward puns with inspiration. Back, no,
Now you're remembering it wrong.
The odds. We'll do it later. We'll just agree.
Okay,
for now.
all right. Gaslighting Ian is a full action. We gotta get back to this combat.
I think I get a bonus action if I do a pun, though.
No, you absolutely do not.
Oh boy. All right. Yes,
Yeah,
Naoma,
that's
yeah. You
going to be
told
my
me that.
turn. I don't have
Okay.
a bonus action to do.
What's it? What's it like when you told the dead? What kind of is it? The sound of a Dolores bell, as Dolores the bell?
No, it's a simple melody from the harp, and then it looks like two spirits come up and just like cut into it.
I think it sounds like.
Little devil tap tone.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thornton, it's your turn.
Okay. So my action, I am going to, since we haven't rested for a while. I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality. This gives me a concentration spell where healing energy radiates from me in a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with me. I can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including myself, to regain 2d6 hit points. So I'm going to stay here in front of Naoma, and I will use my bonus action to roll 2d6. Ding, ding. And I'll roll 10. So I'm going to heal 10 hit points.
Okay.
And I'm skipping my movement, so we are good.
All right. It is the creature's turn. The creature is currently pretty upset to have an elf on its back with the stabby swords.
I know what that's like.
Falcor!
Yeah! Never-ending story.
We watched that the other day.
We did. It's still weird. Okay. Let me see. This creature is gonna turn its lamp-like eyes towards Naoma,
Oh, this stuff, right?
and Naoma's gonna make a charisma save.
Can I try and do a reaction and like try and like twist one of my blades in its back to throw off its attack to give it disadvantage or something?
I'm gonna say that in this moment it is focused enough to do this attack.
Okay. I tried. Sorry, Naoma.
That's all right. It's a nat 20 for a 28,
Yep, so nothing happens.
so it can get
This
bent.
happens.
Yep.
Little spirit comes up and just like makes that noise and disappears.
Wah. It's like a little shoulder angel. Wah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The spirits can just pull out these anachronistic things. The
Full air
plays
horn.
an air horn. Yeah.
Not even like a trumpet. It's just actually just.
It's just like 5 octaves higher than that. And it's like,
Okay, so
It's
anyway.
a vuvuzela.
yeah.
All right, so what this thing is gonna do next is fly up into the air.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Oh, it can fly a bunch up into the air. It goes into the darkness. Nobody on the ground can really see it anymore. It's got Clyde with it.
Clyde!
Clyde, you're pretty high up off the ground. You are. How does math work? That many. Okay. Yep.
Sweet.
And similarly, well, actually, no. There's a light source down at the ground, right? The shield.
Yeah, the shield is still lit up.
So Clyde can still see everyone down on the ground. There's that going on. And this thing is gonna try to get Clyde off of its back using its claws. It's gonna do.
This doesn't seem like a
That's-
good idea.
Yeah, that's a 30 to hit.
My AC is 31.
Ah, yes. Okay.
It's a special swashbuckler thing when you're riding a demon bat. Check your rule book. Gosh.
You get like a plus 12 bonus. It's really it's
If only.
it could be higher actually. It
Yeah.
needs to be buffed.
All right, and you're gonna take 16 slashing damage.
Holy moly.
Elves get bonus AC based on elevation.
Eric Crocker's play. 16 slashing damage.
And this thing's also
Alright.
going to try to bite you. It's going to see if it can grab at your foot as you're kind of like maneuvering
The-
on top of it.
Does it got the
And-
flexibility of a cat?
They look like very lanky cats. So I think
Oh crap!
this thing
Okay.
could lick its own butt. So I think it
Alright.
could also attack you.
Great. If it, I mean,
What just
those are the
Nobody
rules.
likes that.
If you can lick your own butt, you can bite someone on your back.
All
That's how
right.
it goes.
Cool.
All right. See you.
Jesus.
Like everyone except for Tom here has a cat. So like we have a pretty well-rounded understanding of how they work, and it's not pretty. Anyway.
I get it. I see what you
Yeah.
did there.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Oh no, it does a bite.
I get it. I get a hit.
And the bites are very mean.
I'm gonna die up here.
It's all right. I'll feather fall your lifeless body before it hits the ground.
Great.
Classic
If it's
maneuver.
lifeless, just let it hit the ground, then just revive me.
We don't have the diamonds for that. We can't revive people. That's part of the thing of the game.
We do have the diamonds for it.
Oh, well, we can't revive
still
people.
cannot revive people.
We got 36 piercing damage
Ooh.
from that bite.
I'm dead.
Oh no.
Wait,
Ooh.
dead or unconscious?
I had 30 HP,
Yeah, so you're
so I'm
unconscious.
minus
Okay,
6.
so you're unconscious. Okay.
But you are gonna fall. You are falling. This thing
All
is
right, do I have to
flying.
roll a death save?
Not yet.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, Clyde is falling down through the air. Jeff, you're like, that should be me. You see him
Yeah, if any-
falling in out of the darkness above.
Yeah, if anyone should be plummeting to their death from a great height, this guy.
I mean, I
Well
didn't want to plant
practiced.
that opinion with you, but I felt like it probably was. Yeah, about right.
I am upset.
How dare you? Clyde!
I can't hear you right now.
What you gonna do, Jeff?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh. Well. How friggin' high is it?
He was. So he has fallen. He's 60 feet up in the air right now.
Well, how high is the thing?
The thing was 90 feet up in the air.
Okay. Alright, so it's 90 feet in the air.
Actually, well, he's fallen.
Okay. It's 90 feet in the air. Clyde is falling. I don't have a ton I can do to help Clyde. So I'm gonna bank on my 2 feather folly friends to still have some spell slots. And I will I'm gonna shoot another firebolt up at the thing.
Mhm.
And that's gonna be worse than last time. 12, so that's gonna miss. And I guess I will try and position myself to catch Clyde's body as it descends.
Okay.
So I'll just sort of like shoot the firebolt and then just sort of like kind of like, is it way over here? No, a little more this way. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much what I got. I can't do much more from down here.
All right, and it is time for Naoma.
Okay, before my turn, so like as Jeff is doing that, I'm going to step out and use my reaction to feather fall Clyde.
Okay.
So his body slows down, and then can we tell from here that he is unconscious?
Probably not. You could, if you have a suspicion, you could roll medicine check.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a medicine from here.
Try and get
Like,
the,
why else would Clyde be falling like that? But that's an
get the-
11.
Yeah, try and get the ballistics of a body coming through the
Well,
air.
So what you do notice is that he's not struggling in the air. He's not trying to reorient himself at all. He's very limp. So yeah,
Limp
you
dropping. Clyde's
suspect-
classic maneuver.
Oh no, you suspect that he's unconscious. Yes.
Okay. I will. I'm too far away for spare the dying. I will cast Healing Word on Clyde from as you're falling slowly. And there's something about healing people that are at 0 HP, but I don't remember what it is because this has literally never happened before.
I think you heal the maximum amount. I think you max the dice on it or whatever.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what the Grave Cleric's thing is.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But
As I see Naoma winding up a healing spell, I'm like,
yeah, so it does max healing. So I'm gonna do a what level can I do this at? I'm gonna do a second level Healing Word. So that's 17 points of healing to you, Clyde.
Not too good for it. 17 points.
Accept
Yep.
it with grace,
Denied. I'm
flying
in no
down to this.
position.
Yes, I accept this.
So I regain consciousness.
Yes, you're falling, but very
Okay.
slowly, and you're conscious.
I love not being dead.
And then after I cast that, I'll be like, Clyde, are you okay?
What?
Is it dead?
Me?
No, the creature.
I can't tell. Don't ask me right now.
I'll look at the rest of the group and be like, it's not dead yet.
All
Somewhere
right,
up there.
Clyde, you are falling slowly without your swords. Everybody else is watching from the ground. And Threaten is holding a dude.
Oh,
We're gonna take a break.
I set him down.
Okay, all right.
All right.
He's probably thankful for that. He's going to take an action to be thankful. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back shortly.
It's gonna be great.
Mhm.
Stick around.
Welcome back to Hellscape Navigators, where Clyde is currently falling from the sky. Naoma has feather fallen him,
Very
so
peaceful.
he's falling slowly now. And he got some heals, so he is back up to some amount of HP instead of 0.
Never didn't have it.
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
There's a
Yep.
demon with his 2 swords stuck up in its back, flying around somewhere.
Oh,
And
they're still in the demon.
yep,
Yeah, we gotta get those back.
yep.
That sucks.
And yes, welcome back. All right, so I believe we left off at the end of Naoma's turn.
End of Jeff's turn? No, it was
that
Naomi's turn.
that
You're
was
right, you're right.
Yeah, end of my turn.
You did Featherfall as a reaction, and you did
Reaction before my turn.
Yep.
And then I did.
heals.
I did a medicine check to make sure he was actually dead, and then healed him.
Excellent.
I
Okay,
believe
and
that is
Threaten's
all of my
mad.
stuff.
Okay. And now it is Threaten's turn, and he's mad.
Ooh. Okay. So, Demon Bird is far away.
Yes.
I would like to. How far above the ground is Clyde currently?
Clyde is 60 feet, a little less than that.
A little less
Tall,
than 60.
probably.
Okay. So I'm gonna start by using my bonus action, and I will heal myself. And we're going with 2d6 again. And I'm going to get 5 healing. And then I want to prepare an action that if this thing were to swoop down and try and attack one of us again, if it gets within 15 feet of me, I want to try and lightning lure it and pull it down.
Okay.
So that'll be like my action just to prepare that.
All right, sounds good.
And I'll stay where I am in front of. Did Naoma move? Did you move, Naoma?
I would have moved just around you enough to see Clyde
Okay.
fall out of the sky and do my thing.
I'll make sure to sort of position myself in front of Naoma again. Shouldn't be too far, so and that'll be it.
All right. Now it is the creature's turn. And one of these winged guys comes in, swoops down from the darkness. Out of nowhere.
Does it have swords in his back?
It does not.
So it's a different one. Understood.
It's hissing and screeching, and
Same.
it's gonna attack someone and roll a dice. It goes towards Jeff. It does pass you to do so, Threaten.
Okay, so lightning lure time.
Okay.
So it is going to have to do a strength 15 check.
All right. It fails.
Excellent. So it is pulled into a space directly next to me.
Okay.
It can be above me if you want it to be that way, but it's within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
And then it takes 3d8 lightning, which will be 11 lightning damage.
Okay.
So that should stop his movement so he can't quite get to Jeff.
Yep. Okay,
I
yeah.
Go ahead.
It screeches and makes a number of awful sounds. And claws about. It's going to attack you with those claws. Because it's Mied. That is a nat 20.
Bring it on.
No, it's not.
Aha!
Whatever that
Be
build
Grave
is called.
Cleric.
Yeah, thing.
Yeah.
Sentinel at Death's Door.
Sentinel, yep. Get
Oh no, wait, it should be
Sentinel.
this.
Yeah,
Take
it's
that.
a little spirit
Yeah.
pops up and makes that noise. It's
It's
playing
hard
a
to
trombone
pronounce.
and
Yeah. It's celestial.
other direction.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So yes, it does attack with those claws. It's not a nat 20 anymore. It's a regular attack, and that will do 22 slashing damage.
Okay.
It will also bite.
Okay.
Or try to. All right. Does a 21 hit?
It meets it, beats it.
Ah. Can bite. It's 31 piercing damage.
Okay.
It snarls and drools and kind of flails about as if restrained because it got lightninged. It's not feeling good about that. Still a little fitsy.
Understandable.
Yeah. Okay, it's the guide's turn. And what he's going to do is...
I need to make a couple of concentration checks real quick.
Okay.
So I have advantage on concentration checks. The first damage was how much?
The first damage was...
Rephrase. You did 33. There's no way I can hit that unless, even with a nat 20, I can't hit it. So
okay,
my spell drops.
Okay. What spell were you holding again? I'm sorry.
The healing one.
Oh, yep.
Aura of Vitality.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So the guide on his turn, he actually walks up towards the demon. He holds a hand up to it, and he starts speaking a very strange language to it. That sounds kind of garbled and strange. And the demon looks at him, furrows his brow as best as this creature can, and nods. And that's going to be his turn. He's going to step away. Actually, yeah, he'll step away from the demon. The demon does not attack as he leaves. And he's standing about 10 feet away from all this. And that's the turn. Clyde.
That was weird. It's weird what that guy did. Well, all I have now, I got some darts, so I guess I'll just throw some darts as I'm floating down.
Okay. What's the
I'm
range on those?
20, 60 extreme, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Okay.
How far am I from these bat demon assholes?
Let's see. It's requiring me to do math. It's 90 feet off the ground. You're 30 feet away from it.
Great.
So 30 feet away from the ground?
30 feet away from the demon.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
You can throw
just
the darts at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's what I'll do. I'm just going to throw some darts at this thing at disadvantage.
Okay.
Uh, 18.
It hits.
Cool. It'll do 5 damage.
All right. You hear the thing go oof as it takes dart damage.
All right.
It also goes oof again as it takes more damage from that grievous slice you gave it. Double oof. And a retroactive oof for that too.
Take that, your oofs.
So oofs a lot.
So are thrown attacks weapon attacks?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I can dread ambusher with my dart.
Yeah.
All right.
As long as you can do it with ranged weapons, yeah.
Yeah. Throwing with disadvantage. It'll be an 11, so that'll miss. So can I still make 4 range attacks with my throwing?
Think so.
Okay. Huzzah! I mean, there's a nat 20, but I'm at disadvantage, so 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that'll be 6 more damage at this jerk.
Okay.
That tried to kill me. 1 more swing. Be a 24 to hit. And that'll
that'll
be
hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
Is that 4 attacks? Yeah, I missed one.
Yeah, with 1 miss. Yep.
Yeah. All right. That's me. And I'm
You hear unhappy demon sounds from above.
and I'll just yell down, "Give me my swords back."
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna float towards it because I want to land on it and pull my swords out of it. So I'm just gonna gliding
It's
towards it.
still up above you. So you were throwing up towards it as you were
I
falling.
thought it swooped down to attack.
That's
There's
a
2 of
second
them.
one.
Oh,
But you could try to
Okay.
land on the one that's on the ground.
no, I'm gonna just keep an eye on the one above me.
Okay.
And I'm flipping it off.
Nice. All right.
You're just riding demon bats up and down like it's like an elevator or something, just like ooh, ooh.
Maybe not completely because one bit me to death.
I ain't going back up
So
there.
That's fair.
I just want to
Alright.
retrieve my swords.
Jeff, what's up?
All right, so we still got one way up high, getting darted, and stabbed, and stuff, and there's one that's just kind of hovering near Thranton.
Yes. It seems to be getting ready to do something. It's looking up into the air. And
So how high off the ground is it?
it's just 5 feet above the ground.
All right. So what I want to do is I have an honest question about this spell. It's a spell I haven't cast yet. Technically, it is a spell that uses earth.
Uses what?
Like earth, like the ground.
Like ground.
Okay.
Where the ground is made of meat. I don't know what special effect or weird crap might happen.
Do you have a spell focus?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but no, I mean
You
the thing is what it uses as a material in the spell
Okay.
is the earth. It's not stone shaped, but it's a similar flavor. So I'm gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Okay.
Meat hand.
Yep. So yeah, normally this would be an earthen hand that would just pop up out of the ground and grab whatever I want.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna happen. So this part happens. Whether or not it successfully grabs, we'll find out.
It's an awful meat hand. Yeah.
It is an awful green meat hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not happy about it. All right.
Your guide is also horrified.
So it's just slurp, and it just grabs for the
No.
bat.
Okay.
Okay. So a medium hand made from compacted soil rises there and reaches for a creature I can see within 5 feet of it. Target has to make a strength save. So
Okay.
beat is 16.
All right. It passes.
Son of a bitch. All right.
So now you just have a meat hand
So-
flailing around.
So yeah, now I have a meat hand.
Nobody likes that.
So on a failed save, it doesn't say what happens on a. It's got stuff for when I do grab at it. It's an action you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature or move. Okay. So it misses, but the hand is still there. And I think I can use my action on later turns to try and grab again. So that didn't work. So now we have a meat hand.
Great. Now we got a meat hand.
I'm as happy about it as the rest of you are. What happy about it.
That's my son.
And that's kind of... Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Meat hand is in effect.
So yeah, 1+1 meat hand.
Naoma, what's up? What do you have for us?
Being horrified by the meat hand.
That's a free action.
I would also like it to be my action.
Prepare an action.
So this the bat moth demon thing that he talked to is just kind of hanging out there.
It's getting ready to take off.
I'll just turn to him and be like, "What did you do to it?"
Do you speak Abyssal?
No, I do not.
I do.
Oh, actually, so Clyde, you heard what he said. Well, yeah, you're following, but you probably heard what he said.
Okay.
And he was saying something to the effect of, "That one up there offended your mother." only they're harsher words than that. It's not a
Okay.
direct translation, but that's the gist of it.
Okay.
So it's like a vicious mockery.
Something like that, yeah.
So man, I guess I will just hold. I'm gonna hold the dead for if the other one that's up there comes into vision.
Yeah.
I have dark vision for 60 feet, so if it comes down into that range, I'm gonna hit it with a toll the dead. But otherwise, I got nothing. So I'm just gonna sort of hide behind Thranton a little bit and watch above us.
All right, and with that, it is Thranton's turn.
I'm gonna take the dodge action and not move and no bonus action, and I'm done.
All right, so it's the Critter's turn. This one flies up into the air. Bless you, Ian. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the one that's on the ground in front of Thranton is going to fly up into the air. And it shoots past Clyde, and you hear just demonic awfulness up in the darkness. There's clawing at each other. You see bits of wing kind of start to fall down from the ceiling, the sky, whatever's above you. And Clyde's two swords fall down and plant themselves in the center of the group on the ground.
Wait, they fall that fast?
Yes, they're very fast swords. Man, time in combat's hard.
Just think about how quickly you would have been on the ground if I didn't feather fall you.
That's true. Yeah, you would have gone splat. They weren't feather fall.
Since I'm watching up above me, can I try and catch at least one of them on the way down? Okay.
Yeah, give me
like a dex?
Yeah.
Okay. This a dex roll or a dex save?
Roll.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, you're actually able to grab both of them.
Yes! Greatest ninja in the world.
And your guide takes to looking like he's ready to do more spell business to these things if he's gotta. One of these demons begins to fall to the ground after the swords. And Clyde, it's your turn. You're feather falling with a pair of swords.
All right,
There's
how
a demon
close am I
falling
to
past
these? How close am I to these jerks?
The one that's falling, it ends up being like right next to you.
Slasha.
All right.
Is this the one that killed me almost?
Yes. You see the two
Uh.
holes in its back, and you're like, I know you.
I'm so mad at it. I'm going to take out all my rage as I float next to it.
Okay.
First swing. 12.
As you gracefully
Nope.
float by.
Yeah. Second swing with Billy. Oh, no, that's not 20.
Nope.
So that's going to double everything, right? And can this be my Dread Ambusher since it's my second attack?
Do it.
Sweet.
Can
And can it be a sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. Those aren't doubled though, right?
They are. All dice are doubled on a crit.
Sweet. Okay. So I have an 8 and then 2 or I have to roll more dice, right?
Yeah, you double the
So
dice.
an 8, a 19, an 11, and then I got 2 d8s coming. And another 11. I don't know what the total is. That's a lot.
49?
Yeah.
49.
It's enough. Yeah. It is sufficient.
Sweet.
This thing, it was in rough shape when it came up next to you, and now it's been chipper shredded, and it's falling to the ground in more than one piece.
Okay. As I just like hack it to pieces, I'm gonna yell something like flying dragon combo.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Jeff.
All right. Well, so one's dead. The other's. What's the other one doing? Can I even see it?
You can't see it. In fact, I'm going to say you're out of initiative.
Well, okay then.
You hear the wings beating, getting further and further away as it disappears into the darkness. Your guide kind of brushes his tunic off a little bit and says, so those are basically parasites within this thing. They try to pick off souls before they die.
Yeah, we fought a couple already and we killed them, so.
Right. So there's I don't know how many of them there are. I don't know how they're getting in here. I don't know if they're getting consumed by this thing and they're kind of immune to it or something, but there are so many of them. I've killed so many of these.
Yeah. What is that? That trick you do? Is that something you could teach anybody? Just by chance, you know?
The hand energy thing?
Yeah. It seems incredibly useful.
I can probably do that, but let's keep going this way. Let me show you one of the other neighborhoods here.
Okay.
You didn't show us a first one, but yes, let's keep going.
I mean, we ran into this unexpected situation back here at the Tabaxi.
Yeah, that's concerning for us. We were literally just there.
Sorry to hear it.
Like yesterday.
They were good people.
They did ask us to leave, but they were good people.
I don't know what that's like.
Wait, these people were eaten by this creature?
At some point.
As far as we know, yeah.
Oh my god.
At some point, that entire village, after we left, was consumed by this thing. Which is why we need to save ourselves and hopefully them.
All right, so yeah, let's follow the guide.
The guide. Yeah. He brings you to a large stand of trees. And he says, this is another active neighborhood. This one was here before I got here. It's the first one I found. Clyde, there's a familiarity here.
Oh no.
You can see that up in the treetops there are fellow ninja folk, and there appears to be a graduation ceremony going on
Oh no.
up in the canopy.
Do I? Is this like without a doubt like my village?
Yes. Yep. You see your teacher standing atop a set of stairs made of woven tree branches. On one side on these stairs, there are new students lined up. On the other side, there are graduates. The graduates take their wooden training weapons and bestow them upon the new students.
Oh no. This is my village. This is
I'll say that you got to remember this is like the other thing. This is like a memory of your village. It doesn't seem to be real.
Does that mean these guys were eaten? Are these people all eaten by this creature?
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Yeah, are we in a demon?
Possibly. We're in something.
Can't rule that out.
I'm gonna run up to the elder at the front of the ceremony.
Okay. He says, yes, Clyde. Hello.
And I'll like kneel to them real quick and be like, what's happening? What do you remember? What is this?
Well, this is the graduation ceremony. He seems less sure about what he says as he speaks more.
Do you remember anything before this or after this? That probably doesn't make sense to you.
I can't remember the future.
Well, try to concentrate on your memories. What's your most recent memory?
Well, preparing for the ceremony here. The students all look curiously up toward the top of the stairs.
I'm not crazy. This is not our village. We are not at our village right now. And I'll like kind of like turn to all the students and be like this isn't real. This isn't our village. Try to remember the most recent thing. This is not you guys. This is, or is it? Is this you guys? Who are you? Who is this?
After a moment, the teacher says, I think maybe you should lay down.
I'm gonna try and sense. Can I like sense if the teacher is really the teacher?
Do you want to roll an insight?
Okay. 16.
This is so in like it's not. This isn't a corporeal being, but it seems to check out in the same way that the people from Commandant Ra did.
I'm gonna run back to the group.
Okay.
This is really weird. This is. I was there when my village was destroyed. I don't think it was eaten by a giant monster, but I don't know. We were attacked by a bunch of devils and demons. This is weird.
The guide kind of speaks up and says, well, the early stages of this creature very well could have been lesser demons collecting souls on its behalf.
Is there any way to free these souls?
Not that I've found, no.
So Clyde's gonna get like visibly angry and be like, "That's not a good enough answer. What do you know about this? Like how we need to get out of here and we need to free these people."
Yes. I agree. I think that there might also very well be, this might be key to defeating whatever this is. These are clearly a food source. Their souls linger in the belly of this thing. But I don't know how to help them escape. But there's got to be something.
I'm gonna turn to Naoma and be like, "Do you know about souls, right?"
I like to think I do, but this is new to me.
Is there any way we can try and like rally these spirits to uprise against whatever this creature we're in? Like with your handwriting in the air thing?
We could certainly try. I mean, the kids at Commandant Rod did follow it. We might be able to lead the spirits somewhere, but it seems like the spirits, they dissipate after a while. So I don't know. We can certainly try. Give me a minute to think about this. Sorry.
Okay.
And can I make a religion or history check if there's anything that I've learned that would give me some insight on how to deal with these sort of spirits that are sort of trapped in like a purgatory type state?
Yeah.
Would that be like religion? I'm going to use my inspiration. Big money, no whammies. It's a 14.
Okay.
Better than 11, I guess.
So yeah, what you're observing here are spirits caught in some kind of purgatory-esque cycle. And usually what you've been taught is that usually giving them instruction, as you've done here, will help them be on their way. But if something significant is taken from them, they often don't actually know what they're looking for, but they need that piece before they move on.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Naoma, what if we go around to all these places and try and get these spirits to swirl around or something and attack the interior of this creature and get us to be regurgitated? Like if we give this thing the most upset stomach it can get.
So I was trying to do that when we were in Fangbridge initially, when I had brought I brought all those spirits with us. When I brought the spirits with us initially from fighting the tower dragon, they were, attacking whatever this was in the background while we were trying to figure out why we were in Fangbridge. We could certainly try it again, but it didn't seem to have much effect last time. I think we need to find something that they're missing in each of these places to free them.
I'm gonna pull out Overath's sword.
Okay.
And with the sheath.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up to the elder and be like, Look at this sword. This is the sword of Overath, the like high-ranking smithy person in this village.
He looks at the sword, and he looks a little confused. At this point, the graduates have been given their new weapons, their real weapons. Everyone looks over their shoulder as this cloud of demons attacks from the sky and the ground. And this is the moment when everything was destroyed around you.
Oh no. No, this is it. This is the destruction of my village. I just freak out. I'm like having a mental breakdown.
Oh no.
Like, what's this village missing? Is it missing not being slayed by demons? Like, can we even fight these spectral demons? Like,
These ones, no. These ones, they're ghosts, a lot like the spirits themselves. They're not like the bat jerks that you had to beat up. Some of them look like the bat jerks, but they're translucent.
I'll walk up to Clyde and sort of just put my hand on his shoulder and be like, we'll get through this. I'm certain that all of their souls can be freed from here. We just have to figure out what the trick is.
We got to do it soon. I can't abide by my village people. The people of my village being consumed by this demon.
Yeah.
No, it's a horrible thing.
YMCA.
Sorry, I know you're having a moment, but YMCA. The worst DM.
It's fun to stay.
So the cloud of demons that is attacking.
The demons are all just like
Yeah.
YMCA as they're flying around.
The guy's like, my God, it's worse than I thought. But yes, the demons all they eventually form a solid cloud that just kind of overtakes this place, and it turns back into meat.
Where'd the spirits go?
Oh, they'll be back. They're caught in the cycle of reliving this moment, just like all the other neighborhoods are.
We should get them all together. Can we get all the spirits at once?
I don't know if they'll leave their areas. I don't know if they'll leave their neighborhoods. I haven't had any luck in getting them to deviate significantly from this. It's like a clockwork toy of some kind that just only does one thing over and over.
It's a time.
How far from the Kamadan Ra village are we? It's like a short walk, couple hours.
It's a short walk. It's like a half an hour.
Okay. And how long until this one comes back?
I'm not sure. It could be a few moments.
Okay.
It's almost like neurons firing. There's a randomness to it.
Would someone mind coming with me? I'm going to go to Kamadan Ra and just try something real quick.
Yeah, I'll stick with you wherever you want to go.
Thanks, Renton. And so I'm going to head back there and then almost try to Pied Piper using the spell that I would normally use to cast Encode Thoughts, but sort of singing it and trying to get the spirits to sort of follow me as far as they would follow.
Okay.
And see if I can walk them to where the rest of the group is.
Okay. As you cast that spell and you play the music, they kind of look curious about it for a moment. And they do try to follow, but they stop around the radius of the sort of illusion, where the area around them becomes meat again. They just stop. There's like an invisible barrier there almost, and they just kind of they seem to forget what they were up to, and then wander off back into the center of their town.
We're missing something. I don't know. We have to find what they need to be freed, but I guess we have to talk to each one of them to try to identify what it is.
I mean, we've talked to them. They don't have any info. We talked to our guide man. He doesn't have any info. I mean, all I know is I'm exhausted. And
Yeah, I'm pretty tapped out too.
I'm not sure what else to do here.
I can stand watch while you sleep, if you'll trust me to do that.
Do you not need to rest? Do you not sleep at all?
I do, but I just woken up when I came across you.
Jeff, do you have any reserves to put up the hut?
I do.
Meat hut.
I do. Yes, I can.
Pizza the Hut?
I can get us up off the meat for an evening.
I'm a little concerned at looking at our hands. How much has the oh my god,
Rot.
necromancy
It's gone up
undeath
to
progressed?
the second knuckle. It's not quite to the palm yet.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about how far this will progress if we take the time to lay down and sleep.
I don't think we're accomplishing anything else if we continue to walk around with no abilities and no health. And
These things will whittle you down eventually if you go without sleep.
Yeah, I think let's rest. The dome might help ward off some of this. At the very least, we'll be comfortable. But
Yeah, let's get away from the village a little bit so that we don't have to watch that over and over and over again.
That's
so
a
we
good
can
idea.
walk back about halfway in between the two.
Yeah, I think that'll be best for all of us.
we get to a decent spot. I'll dome up.
Alright.
Now, I do note spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. So when we're in the dome, and I mean we can watch this over a period of hours or whatever, but does it seem like the effects of this place get any better or worse or any change at all inside the dome?
There's still it's about the same inside the dome.
Okay.
Damp and stinky.
Well, no. Well, I mean, no. The conditions are going to be cool and comfortable and fine.
Oh, do you
But
see
yeah, like
the
the
illusions
stuff
from-
happening to our hands. And
Talking
things
about the
like
finger
that.
Oh.
rot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the finger rot's still there.
Okay, but it doesn't seem to like be any faster, slower, no change at all.
I'm gonna say that's pretty hard to tell because it's happening pretty gradually.
I mean, I can try and observe it. After I meditate for my 4 hours, I can observe the rest of you and see if I can tell a difference.
Sit next
But
to
if I
them,
wake
stare
up
at
and
their
you're
hands.
sitting over me staring at me, I swear to God.
I mean, that's probably what I'll have to do.
It's like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah. And if it seems to be getting too dire, I can wake you up.
Okay. That seems fine.
I think I can help you a little bit with this. The guide holds out his non-disappearing hand, and there's like a spiral scar in it, like it's been burned. He says, "Put your hands on my hand."
All right, I got nothing to lose, so
Ready,
put my hand
break.
Do I
Yeah.
do I recognize the scar? Have I seen it or read about it anywhere? I'll make a check. I'll do it.
You can make a check. You can make
I'll do it.
make a history check or a book check, which is what did we decide that was?
I mean,
Arcana.
Casual?
last time it was
Oh.
Arcana.
This would be Arcana too, probably. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do Arcana. Oh, that was almost a 19. It's a 9.
Oh. You feel like you've seen this mark before, but you're not sure. You can't really place it.
Okay.
It's some kind of organization thing. Then again, you've seen a lot of marks before. Is it one of the elemental things? No, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty familiar with the elemental things. I think I would recognize those. So it's not one of those. So that's good. Those guys suck. But yeah, so hand on hand.
Do we have to do it one at a time, or is this like a group activity?
It's just like it's a group activity. It's just you play
It's
it.
like ready, break sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, group activity it is.
Okay. All right. Cool. You all take 2 fire damage. This thing burns. And you feel burning in your palm, and
I'm
yeah. Oh, are you?
No. I am down to 15 though.
Rip. Okay. All right. But after that feeling subsides, you kind of feel a little stronger for it, and you all get to take a level in Warlock.
A level on Warlock.
Excellent.
Even if you don't meet the criteria.
All right.
Whoa, I'm part Warlock now. This is a trick.
Oh, of course it is. But
You're gonna
little
make
bit.
us be Warlocks anyway.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, it's been my dream to turn an entire party into Warlocks. So, thanks.
It's happened.
Do
Nah.
we have a default otherworldly patron?
I will have to tell that. I'll give you the details.
That's a future problem.
Yeah. That's it. Don't worry about that right now.
Hey, I'm already in the character builder. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is Pact of the Fiend. I don't remember if that matters
Excellent.
at first Warlock level, but
It does.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yep.
What if I don't have the prerequisite charisma?
You
It's
can
fine.
do it anyways. Arc is overriding that.
Okay.
I'm the DM. I get to
we,
make decisions
we
like
might
this.
have to do some shenanigans on our sheets in D&D Beyond to make it work, but
You should be able to force it.
I don't know.
It won't let me.
I think
We'll figure
maybe
it out.
not.
what we'll probably have to
Okay.
do is we'll probably have to temporarily buff our charisma and then turn it back when we're done.
Yeah. No, I'll figure out the specifics on how to deal with this
Fine.
after the stream, because that's the end, unless anyone has anything to add.
I'm a
Nope,
sleepy
that's
boy.
it for me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yes, you all have this symbol burned into your hands now, and it's time to go to bed.
Sweet.
We do it.
Sweet. I'm into sleeping.
The guy definitely looks a lot more tired than he did before. He's like, yeah, no, I'll watch. It's fine. You got your house thing. I've seen those before. Those are really cool. Good luck. Everything's bad.
Can
Sweet.
confirm. Everything is bad.
All right, so
Sleep time.
we're wrapped.
We're wrapped.
Excellent.
My God.
Should we click the long rest button now or next time?
Click it next time.
Okay, we'll talk about it next
I'll
time.
write a note. GG. Okay.
Cool.
We did it. We Dungeons the Dragon.
We dungeoned.
I
Sure
have
did.
We dragon.
so many cantrips and first level spells now.
Yeah, you do.
yeah. Throwing a level of Warlock into anything is.
Awesome.
Here you go. But yeah, great, cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. We did it. We played the
Okay.
D&D.
We did it. My
The
God.
We did it.
We're
We're,
still
doers of it.
We're still trapped in a probably demonic hellscape.
It's fine.
Yay.
But now we're all warlocks.
Navigators.
So it's all good.
It happened.
Define good.
Great.
Look, just
also
because
Excellent.
just because Ark gets to do a little bit of OC self-insert here doesn't mean it's bad.
How immediately did you realize that's what was going on?
Pretty immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had the
Hey, Short, it's your boy.
I've had the advantage of playing with that character for a very long time. So there were a lot of little telltale signs, and those just got built upon as the session went on.
He might be less horrible than usual this time around. We'll see.
There's been a few different versions, so depending on the game that we've been playing with that character, so who knows?
Should ask him how his elbow's doing. Was it his elbow or was it his hand? Hand?
His hand? Yeah, I think it was his hand.
It was his
Yeah.
hand.
Hard to say.
Yeah. There's always just a jacked up hand in there somewhere.
Oh, that's right. His hand is actually jacked up now. Okay.
Oh no. Okay, cool. Well, yes, thanks for watching. Ian, what do we have going on this week?
This week, barring any personal tragedies, we have more D&D tomorrow with
That's
our
foreboding.
with our Humblewood game. I mean, like personal tragedies always on the edge of, just showing up.
You never know.
But yeah, join myself, Sean, and Ark, and our good friend Aaron as the Humblewood game is DM'd tomorrow by our good friend Jekka. I keep looking at the wrong camera because I've got like an array of cameras over here.
There's
I
so
keep
many
looking
things.
at the lower camera down here instead of this camera.
You have a camera for every monitor now. It's a lot.
No, I only have two cameras
It's too
set up.
much.
It's only, whatever. Just because there's now a computer, there's a monitor here, and inside the computer case does not mean I have a problem.
Sure.
But so we got Humblewood coming up on tomorrow. I will be getting both last week's Hellscape Navigators and this week's Hellscape Navigators up on the YouTube, in addition with 5 hit lists from Thursday. All those will be up on YouTube shortly, so do please enjoy them. And oh yeah, it is in the computer. Like, if I didn't have to unscrew the camera to show you, I would totally just write down through the side glass, and you could see it just being a utterly useless peripheral. But yeah, that's pretty much it for us for this week. Just 2 great D&D streams. When you're not watching any of our D&D streams, do go visit our friends Gemhammer and Sons Gaming at gemhammer.com. Buy yourself some sweet decks, some dice, some books. They got a lot of great stuff. Got to see a little bit of that this week. We did not use the Wonder that Zell Dangerous redeemed.
Oh.
Oh no. Wonder.
So we will bank that for a future session. We will not let those channel points go wasted. Because we got to be warlocks on our own without Wonder. So
That's the wonder of warlocks.
we'll see what the hell happens in the morning next week.
Yeah, I can't watch the chat when I'm DMing it. I feel really bad about that.
That's okay.
Don't feel
People redeem things. You got to yell at me.
we do, but don't feel bad about
Yell at me more and louder.
it.
But yeah, sorry about that. We'll get you next time.
Yeah, we got that noted. Like I said, we don't want to let anybody's channel points go to waste. I do want to thank all of the gift subs and cheers we got this week. Thank you, Rush. Just right there, down in the corner, we got cheers going on. All the subs. That was definitely we've never hit level 2 on a hype train on Power Word Casual before, so everybody
Have we not? I thought we did.
No, we hit
We
level.
did
We
it.
did level 1 last time. Last time we
Ah.
got a hype train, our first hype train. We nailed level 1 real hard, but then but now yeah, we got to level 2, so everybody got all those sweet dog emojis.
Sweet.
So thank you for everybody, Sean, for helping to make that a reality. And it's always appreciated. It's always a lot of fun watching the chat blow up like that in our humble little casual channel. So yeah, that's all we got for tonight. So I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for subbing and cheering and following and all that awesome stuff. And until tomorrow night, 7:30 for some Humblewood. I do hope everybody has a nice night and a nice time. Good night, everybody.